What's up, everybody? This is M. Dutch here. Yes, I have finally decided to go back to my original name here on YouTube because um, no reason. I thought the other one that I had, it was cool and all, but it just didn't feel like it didn't have enough sass. But anyways, point being, today I'm going to be discussing a little bit about Wolfenstein: The New Order and the new Wolfenstein games in general. Um, do some gameplay stylists, some gameplay aesthetics, and not just the gameplay itself, but a core mechanic in this game that really generalizes the game itself and how it really makes it unique from that of the newer Doom games that we previously had for the past few years. But anyways, so what I really like about Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, or Wolfenstein: The New Order, or Wolfenstein: the New Colossus is that not just its gameplay style, its gameplay structure, and vice versa. It's the stealth. I really enjoyed the stealth in these games quite a bit, and I feel like that the stealth games in the Wolfenstein games, particularly, not Doom, is because to me it feels like it strikes a certain type of balance to where it does have that core run and gun gameplay from that of what the Doom games do, but at the same time, the Wolfenstein games, have it gives you two different styles of gameplay. Doom is nothing but a run and gun shooter. It's kind of like a chess type of game, as like I forgot what the creative director was for Doom Eternal. But point being, like I said, going back that Wolfenstein games provide a balance of stealth gameplay and run and gun gameplay, and I like that in these games, and I think that's what makes the Wolfenstein games that from different a little bit from Doom. Yes, they do fall under the same category of the first-person shooter genre, but I just feel like that I think the newer Wolfenstein games provide a different type of gameplay style of that nature. And that's what I truly think about these games specifically. And I think that's one of the reasons why I think I like the Wolfenstein games a little bit more than from the Doom games. I mean, am I chastising or condoning the Doom games? Hell no. I love the Doom games. But like I said, I am not. It does not make me diswarrant or not warrant the Wolfenstein games that just provide a certain type of gameplay structure to where it just feels natural. I feel like when it comes to the Doom games, I feel like that's going to be a different video. Um, whether if it's the old school Dooms or the newer Dooms that we have today. But point being, I just think that the Wolfenstein games really provide a certain type of better agency in terms of that kind of gameplay style, and that's what I truly like about these games specifically. Um, I really don't. I think that's the only thing I can really talk about the Wolfenstein games per se. But to me, I've always loved the Wolfensteins. Preferably, usually like the older Wolfensteins that we have back in the day. Wolfenstein 3D, the Spear of Destiny. They had the Wolfenstein. If I remember correctly, Wolfenstein 3D did have some pretty cool expansions. But overall, they were just absolutely amazing. I really like the way how those older Wolfenstein games give you a certain type of inspiration, and that's another thing that to where the newer Wolfenstein games had that type of core gameplay style as well. Not just what the game structure is in terms of its environments, in terms of its catacombs, or its other types of corridor infrastructures, but I feel like that the newer Wolfenstein games provide a sense of old school. I'm not saying that newer Doom games don't have that type of style. They do. But I think when it comes to the core gameplay aesthetic of the newer Wolfensteins, like I previously mentioned, it has to do with, like I said, to me, it feels like it provides a better balance, that of some fast gameplay along with some stealth. And by all means, you can stealth through a level within Wolfenstein: The Old Blood or the New Order or the New Colossus through a whole entire level. Trust me, I've done it, and it's viable. It's very, very viable, and I think that they implemented the stealth mechanics and the newer Wolfenstein games very, very well. It was a very well done gameplay mechanic, and I think that's exactly why I like these newer Wolfenstein games better than from the Doom games. Like I said, I'm not condoning the newer Doom games. I'm not doing that. I'm not chastising them. I think they were fantastic. Like I said, there is going to be a different video on those games because I feel, yes, they do fall under the same category of the FPS genre, but to me, I feel like I said, the Doom games are going to be that of a different video because, or it might fall under, just like the first person shooter genre itself into a whole entire new video to where I can discuss about the Wolfenstein games, the Doom games, like the older Quake that got recently remastered to the PlayStation, uh, to the new generation of consoles and to PC. So that'll be totally entirely different. So, um, but that's pretty much all I have to say about this right now. I think, like I said, I just that's just my opinion, and but that's okay though. I mean, I actually feel that opinions sometimes maybe possibly do matter, but you got really have to take it under consideration that opinions are always going to be a they're always going to be a little bit biased. People are always going to ridicule you no matter what your opinion is because the fact that the matter is that it has to do with criticism, and that's going to be wholly entirely different because, uh, yeah, with this whole entire YouTube fiasco with Quantum TV and the Act Man, it's like I don't want to go into that. But anyways, I just want to do a little bit of that as well in this video. But anyways, point being, this is Dutch here. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it, buddy. If you have any comments or questions that you might have, feel free to put it right down in the comments below. I'll chat you guys later. Peace.